Hey guys, and welcome to this week's section of the Coffee and Hero show that looks at my pull list this week, which of course is as massive as ever. One graphic novel in there, tons of ongoing stuff with DC, with Marvel, some new indie series that I'm really looking forward to tucking into as well. So tons of great stuff to get through, so let's get it started. Believe it or not, I'm reading Star Wars. I know, it's a miracle. I'm enjoying this so far though. Star Wars War of the Bounty Hunters. This is a 5-issue miniseries. We're up to issue 3 of this one, and it's going down very well in store as well. It's easily our biggest pulled Star Wars title as well. Moving on from there, one of my most anticipated of the week is Batcat. So we're up to issue 6 of Batman Catwoman from Tom King, from Clay Mann, Tomei Morey. Obviously, there's a little bit of bad news with Batman Catwoman. There's going to be Liam Sharp taking over art duties for a couple of issues, and then Clay's going to finish out the last arc of it, or the last couple of issues of it, I should say. But for now, we've got the original team on this, so you've got Tom and Clay on that. We have a one-shot this week, so Batman Secret Files and Joy Batman Secret Files Huntress. Now we're on the Batman Secret Files Clown Hunter. These tend to focus on one character. It's a one-shot story, but it's also setting up some other bits and pieces for moving on. Certainly with the Huntress one, it was setting up for the next arc of Detective Comics. One of my most anticipated this week as well, Catwoman. We're up to issue 34. 33 ended on an awesome cliffhanger, so I'm really looking forward to tucking into that. Spoiler, I may have already today before I bagged and boarded everything. Don't tell anyone. And it was great. And I always get the variants, obviously, with Catwoman, so that is Jenny Frison variant. I also just get the variants as well with Detective Comics. So we have Detective Comics, we're up to 1041, I believe, yep. And again, I always go for the Lee Bermejo variants, you know, stunning work he does every single time. Next up, we have The Flash. I've been loving The Flash. It's much more of a focus on Wally West now, as opposed to Barry Allen, and it's been absolutely brilliant so far. So it's Jeremy Adams on writing and Will Conrad on art, and again, just really good old-fashioned storytelling. This is one that should have been out last week, which is Future State Gotham. So again, the release scheduling can be a little bit all over the place at the moment. Sometimes it's, you know, titles are delayed by a week. Sometimes it's, you know, shipping delays, whatever, but in stock this week. So Future State Gotham, we're up to issue 4 of that. Moving on to a new story arc on Legends of the Dark Knight. So again, we're up to issue 4 of that. Look at that cover. Oof, lovely. So that's Legends of the Dark Knight. But cover of the week may go to, unsurprisingly, because it always does, Nightwing. Just, I love this cover of Dick essentially swinging in as Nightwing, getting changed as he goes down the stairs, and then arriving at a function as Dick Grayson. So again, just it's so playful, it's so much fun. It pretty much is Nightwing both as a character, but also this title in a nutshell. Really dug the first issue of Shazam. Issue 2 out this week. It's just going to be a 4-issue miniseries. It's tied in quite quickly to Teen Titans Academy, but it's been really, really good so far. And the issue 1 was a delight. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, again another lovely cover. Bill Quay Evely on art, Tom King on writing, of course. Issue 1 was superb. Issue 2 is even better. Hopefully it'll continue that trend now for issue 3. I know Keith and I are both really enjoying this. We're a little bit behind the podcast at the moment, just one thing or another with, you know, being really busy, both myself and with Keith. But we're going to be getting back on that horse the next week or two, and I know for a fact we'll be chatting about Supergirl number 2, but that's number 3 this week. Superman The Authority hits this week as well, so we're up to issue 2 of that. So Grant Morrison, Mikel Janin, 4-issue miniseries. Issue 1 was great. We do still have a couple of issue 1s still in the store, so if you're a little late to the party, we can get you sorted for both of those. We have my favourite anthology, as I consistently like to push, Superman Red and Blue. We're up to issue 6. And again, another gorgeous cover. That is Evan Doc Shaner on that. One of the artists, of course, from Strange Adventures. Brilliant stuff there as well. One of my favourite Marvel titles, certainly with issue 1s, was Moon Knight. Moon Knight was fantastic. Jed MacKay on writing, of course. Alessandro Capuccio on art. The art is stellar. I don't use that word lightly. It is absolutely fantastic. It's one of the best looking titles on the shelves. And it's from an artist that, to be honest, just sort of came out of nowhere there. So that's Moon Knight. Next issue up then of Sinister War. Been enjoying it so far. I'm not the biggest Spidey guy, but I'll always jump into some really good events and story arcs and so forth. And this has proven great so far. So Nick Spencer, Ed Brisson co-writing, and then Mark Bagley on art, which alone is worth the price of admission. A new one for all you Warhammer fans. We have a new Warhammer title kicking off this week, Sisters of Battle. Really enjoy it. Mornis Calgar. I'm a Warhammer 40,000 virgin, for lack of a better term. I don't know an awful lot about the mythology. I don't know an awful lot about the world. But Kieran Gillen really set it off brilliantly with Mornis Calgar, and I think introduced a lot of new people to it. So I'll look forward to tucking into that. That's a brand new number 1. Next up we have Bermuda. This is a new title from John Layman, Nick Bradshaw on art. I really enjoyed issue 1 of this. I read it last night, all about this rich family who get caught in the Bermuda Triangle. And I don't know what myths have been over Bermuda Triangle over the years, but this was definitely a fun one, and it has John Layman's trademark humour in there. Possibly my pick of the week. I've been looking forward to this for ages. It's a brand new indie title. It's from Boom Studios, so straight away you know it's going to be good. It's from the team of Sarah Guiley, P.S. Back, and Roman Titov. And this is a new horror title called Eat the Rich. Now, I've been looking forward to this for ages. The preview art looked fantastic. The story sounds great. Brand new number 1. I ordered relatively heavy in this because I've got a sneaky feeling this is going to be a good one. And it's kicking off with a brand new number 1 out tomorrow. Next up, we have Homesick Pilots. We're up to issue 8 of this. This has been a great series from Dan Waters so far and Casper Weingard. First trade is available in store, which covers issues 1 to 6, but this is now up to issue 8 of single issues. Also, we have Jupiter's Legacy Requiem. If you enjoyed the TV show, which unfortunately was cut off in its prime, this is a really good way of continuing on with those characters. Again, I'm pretty sure with 1 and 2 in the store, I ordered relatively big on this when it came out, so you should be able to play catch up if that appeals. A new series this week as well, Killer Queens. This is a brand new sort of sci-fi Buck Rogers type adventure, but the main selling point for this for me is David M. Booher on writing. So of course doing such brilliant work in Kanto. Obviously we're huge fans, and I'm looking forward to tucking in this new Dark Horse series, Killer Queens. We have Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal, probably the most juvenile title on the shelves, but also one of the most fun. Again, it's as deep as a puddle, but it is so much fun. Very much adults only, but some signature Garth Ennis dark humor in there. We're closing out the first arc of Nocterra with issue 6. So Scott Snyder, Tony S. Daniel, of course, Tomei Moret, him again, on colors. And Nocterra, again, has been one of my favorite titles this year. Another favorite title this year is Radiant Black, which is back with a brand new story arc kicking off with issue 7. The trades also hit this week. We've got a good few of those in. They're also at that really good image price point of £9. Radiant Black's brilliant. I wasn't sold on it at the start. It totally turned me around with great art and brilliant storytelling by Kyle Higgins. So bring on the New York, absolutely. Another indie title has a brand new number 1 that I'm really looking forward to. Again, I ordered relatively big in this one, so hopefully you guys don't miss out. This is a title called Second Chances, which seems to mix the mob with the supernatural. That's a winner every time for me. A couple just to finish off with. We have the new issue of Time Before Time. Again, we're huge fans. Declan Shalvey, Rory McConville, Joe Palmer on art as well. Just a brilliant title. I always said it's Looper meets Saga as they pitch it. Pretty sure we've got as far back as number 1. I don't know if we've all the issues leading up. This is up to issue 4 now. But if you do want to give it a chance, I'm pretty sure we've got number 1s in the store. 3 more to finish off with. We have the latest issue of The Walking Dead Deluxe. Always a good week. Mark it off your bingo card, Paddy. Always a good week when there's new Walking Dead. So basically every 2 weeks, there's always a good week. Yeah, up to issue 21 of that. And again, I was chatting to a customer in store today. They picked up 2 packs, issue 1 to 6 and issue 7 to 12. And you really just do forget how good The Walking Dead is until you get rereading it. Another one that's out this week is a new horror one-shot, God of Tremors. So this is something that Aftershock have been doing every so often. They're sort of doing this magazine size, almost DC Black Label size, one-shot horror. And it's Peter Milligan writing, who did American Ronin recently. Really good horror writer as well. And Piotr Kowalski, who's the artist. The main thing I know them from is they did a lot of the Stephen King Dark Tower adaptations, but they also did a really great image title called Sex, about a repressed superhero. And then one last one just to finish off with. It's the latest Mighty Marvel Masterworks. So we've chatted about these before. So far we have Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1 already out. We have Fantastic Four Volume already out. Now we have X-Men Volume 1 out. And this is covering the first 10 issues of X-Men. So that is it. So that is my pull list pretty much for this week. Again, all these titles available in store tomorrow, Wednesday, New Comic Book Day. Come join us as always. Plenty on the racks. I ordered big on some of those titles, as I say, especially Second Chances and Eat the Rich. Just got to be feeling about those. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope it proves useful for you. As ever, get in touch if anything appealed to you, and I'll look forward to seeing you in store soon. Make sure to check out the rest of the YouTube channel. I've dropped in other stuff that's new in this week with graphic novels and with omnibuses and compendiums and so forth. But I've also put a video up on the page regarding Free Comic Book Day, which is going to be hitting in 2 weeks or less. Again, hope you enjoyed this. Stay safe out there and take it easy, guys.